Hey guys, this is Mark with Muddy Butt Outdoors, and I want to welcome you guys to the family. I want to say thanks so much for buying the Kayak Dolly from us. We're truly the definition of a small family-owned business with me and just my two kids. So as you've opened it by now and you've seen the instructional card we have inside, I'm going to make a quick video just showing how we set it up, just in case you need a few extra steps or you need to see the walkthrough. So I have the video coming up. Thanks again, guys. Have a good day. So guys, when you first open up your package, I'm sure you've seen you got some bags that were packed up for you with the straps. Should have had a sticker, the instructional cards. You also got to assemble your tires on there, which are pretty easy, but I've already done one side, so I'll just show you the other. So next guys, we're going to put on the Kayak Dolly wheel. I put the other side on already. I've made an edit to the last video, so if you've watched this video once, I'm making this video as an edit because I messed up. On the last video, I showed using a plastic spacer. So I said, hey, put your tire on, put the spacer on, then run your pin through there. Inadvertently, when I grabbed this, I wasn't thinking about this, went to a sample dolly that I had ordered that actually used this kind of tire, which is a cheap tire, which is also a lot more narrow than the big tire I have on my dolly now. So the spacer was needed with this to keep it from sliding back and forth on the frame. With my dolly, this spacer does not come with it. It will not be in the box, and it's not needed. But again, on the last video, I showed using it. So if you see this and you've already bought one of my Kayak Dollies, just understand a part is not missing, and I apologize for showing that on there because it does look like that it's supposed to come with it because I said it. So it's 100% my fault, but it does not come with it. So when you get your dolly, all you do is simply take your tire, you're going to slide it on, you're going to take your pin, slide it through the aluminum frame, and push the thing, and then push your clip over, and that's all you got to do. So again, that was a misunderstanding on my part. So if you've seen the video and you haven't bought one, or you've seen the video and you have bought one, I just want to make you aware that this black spacer will not come with the dolly. It's not needed. It's not part of it. It was to a whole different setup, and I messed up. So I just wanted to clear that up. So moving on next to the circle strap. Next thing, guys, is you'll notice that on ours, we didn't just put a loose strap in the box for the first strap. What we did was cut this down and had it sewn to the frame so that you'll never lose it. Your strap will always be with you everywhere you go. Most of the other dollies, they just put this in a pack. It's like a 10-foot one, and you keep it with it, and then I guess you hope you keep up with it, right? So what we did is basically put a small strap on this side. So get your strap, then you got your little piece over here. Then you just run it through your cinch strap right here. This is all you do. Run that through. And it also, we got that pad right behind there. So right behind that cinch strap, there's a pad so it doesn't scratch your boat. Then just cinch this down pretty snug. Doesn't have to be perfect yet, but that's the first strap you want to hook on. So guys, when you open that package, we've already put our first strap on. We've assembled the dolly, the wheels. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to open it up and you're going to start seeing these straps. The first strap, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but here's the order we're going to do it. The strap that has the two 1-foot pieces hanging off of it, all you want to do here is go ahead and create a circle with it. So when you get it, just keep it straight. Even if it's a little crow's and crooked, it won't matter. Just pull this through, and what I normally do is start with, which I've kind of worked with it on my boat. I start with like a 3-foot circle or something like that, 2-foot circle. And what we're trying to do is get, so now you got this, we're just going to slide this over the front of the boat. So take your circle, lift your boat up, grab your handle, slide it over. I usually go down to somewhere about right here on the boat. Now what I do is I go ahead and I'll snug this up. Doesn't have to be perfect yet, just kind of get it on the sides, snug it, just snug. What you're looking for is you want these straps to be off the sides on each side like this. So each side will have this piece sticking down. And it's going to move around, and that's okay because we're going to come back and cinch it up. So the next step is you can go ahead and take your carabiner, loosen it up, click it on your eye bolt, go ahead and tighten it down so it's tight. Then we're going to run this strap back to this 1 foot piece right here. So just run it through there, just like we did the rest of the cinches. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect yet. Right now we're just getting everything cinched up and determining the size for your boat, because your boat's going to be different. You can see it starts to pull on that. We're going to go to the other side and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to take our carabiner, loosen it up, put it on the eye bolt, tighten that down. Then you're going to take your strap, you're going to run it through the cinch on this side. Pull all your slack out. Again, guys, I made these really long depending on what size boat you had, so you had room to adjust to if it was a longer boat, maybe you needed to be way out there. And so now once you got these where you want them, what I normally do is come back, I tighten this cinch strap down. I'm going to tighten this up good and tight. Then go to your side. I grab the side where the carabiner is and I grab that strap and then I pull. I pull tight there. Then I come back to this side and I'll do the same thing. I'll grab this one and I'll pull like that. Now as you can see, that's pulling on this. So what that does is creates this from slipping. So now this is good and tight. So when you pick your boat up, now you're locked in. One of the other things is, again, I made these long and you can actually go around 2 boats with this. I have some videos that show it going around multiple boats. So this strap is really long. You can cut this down to size and then just burn the ends. So once you get this set to your size boat, you can clip the ends, run a lighter, burn them, and then it'll be set perfectly. It takes a minute to set this up, but once it's set up, all you have to do is loosen your straps a little. It'll slide off, then you can put it right back on. The first time just takes longer to get set up so that you can size it to your boat. Okay guys, the last thing I want to touch on is the creation of the circle strap when you get it. If it's kind of hard to see in this video, but if you look at the straps, they're both going to be on coming off the outside of the circle, and they're both going to be facing this way like this. So I just want you to realize, like when you first start out with this and this strap is rolled up, if you make your circle and you get this end right here, just like if you used a ratchet strap, say you don't get this straight when you're making the circle. So I'm going to intentionally try to, say I turn this around, I'm feeding it through, I'm making my circle just like I showed in the video, and you get down here and you look, you're gonna, yeah, right there's a good example. So I just did that, and if you look at that close, you're gonna see, well, it's black on black isn't helping, that the straps, they look like they're turning inside out. Instead of them being the right way, the straps can look like they're wrong. So like if you have this twisted, it may look like that the straps are actually sewn on backwards, and then you think, oh man, and I'm not saying that it couldn't happen. I'm not saying that when you create a product and have a manufacturer making it that nothing can go wrong, because it absolutely could go wrong. You may get some straps that if something's wrong with it, that's where customer service comes into play. You email me, I'll send you out some new ones at my cost, overnight them to you so that you get them. Like, we'll do our best to make everything perfect. If you put it on your boat and you're like, man, these things, they're twisted, they're sewn on backwards, something's wrong, just take it back off. So again, guys, I want to apologize. I know the video's a little bit long. I know some of you have already seen it. I had to make this edit. So that's why I wanted to hurry up and make this video for anybody that's watched this or anybody that's seen the old one. I just wanted to clarify that it will not come with the black spacer piece. It does not need it. And again, if it is wrong, if you do all this and you follow it and it's wrong, feel free to email me. I promise you, if you email me and tell me you have a problem and you give me a chance to fix it, I will next day it out to you. At my cost, the fastest rate, I will get it there to you. I will fix the problem, whatever it is, if you give me a chance to fix it before you leave a bad review. And then if I try to fix it and you're still not happy, then I'll be glad to give you your money back. It's no problem. Like, I want you guys to be happy. You're the customer. It's a new product. It's a new adventure for me. So I want you to enjoy the dolly. If you can't enjoy it because you don't like it or you feel like it's poor quality or you're just not happy with me, then I'd rather give you your money back because I'd rather you be happy. So anyway, have a good day, guys. Mark with Muddy Bud Outdoors. Talk to you later.